seen Teofimo Lopez, of course, the man. He was live with his father the other day, and then he was working out, and he made a racist slur saying, asking, where you ninjas at, and of course, he went a little viral with it. Of course, us in the boxing community, we've been talking about it recently and everything, and of course, I mentioned last night, I reported that Brunch Boxing, they came out and reported that the WBO president mentioned that the WBO was going to have a meeting next week about Teofimo's racist remarks that he's recently had. And it goes on to today. Teofimo Lopez, he goes live on Instagram today, and he apologizes to the boxing fans and went on to say that um he's not going to make any more racist remarks anymore. But like, this is my thing. Like, I didn't like what he said 100% with this shit, because um what made me not like it was he went back and tried to say like, oh well, a lot of these companies, they're not messing with me, they're straying away from me, they're not wanting to do business with me and stuff because of this. And then he gonna say, but they give everything all to the black fighters and stuff, and the black fighters get everything that they want. And like, he's doing the same thing he did 2-3 years ago, where he was saying, mentioning all the black fighters, um they're getting all the praise and all, you know all the things that they need and want in boxing ahead of him. And like, he's still crying wolf over that shit, and I'm like, bro, you're doing this to yourself. If Tio, if you wasn't doing your racist remarks shit right now, bro, and you just fought and just focus 100% on boxing, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We wouldn't even be talking about this. Like, nobody don't want to hear you cry wolf, saying that the black fighters getting special treatment over you, bro. You're Spanish, bro. You're Spanish. Like, but at the same time, in particular situation, in particular, you're hurting yourself, bro. You is the one, your whole family, for real. And I mentioned last night, the whole Lopez family is racist, bro. We seen it from the pops to Teofimo Lopez Jr. to the sister getting into it with Bud Crawford and Team Haney last week. Like, the whole family racist. We understand that. Okay, we get past that. But you using racism to promote your brand, like, it's the dumbest thing you could ever fucking do, because all you're doing is hurting it at the end of the day. And we know racism is big in boxing, from all, colors and, of different races, around the world, as far as within boxing. 2 Cents Boxing salute says what's good. Everybody go subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing, man. That's family over there. That's family. One of the best boxing content creators in the game out here, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Far as Teofimo Lopez has to understand, if you wasn't, making your racist remarks, bro, then, and you just fought and focused on boxing, you wouldn't have no issues. You wouldn't have much to have these issues right now, because now you got the promoters, that you got shit, the WBO, the sanctioning body that you have a title under. They talking about having a whole meeting revolving around your racist remarks. And you're sitting there saying, oh, the black fighters is getting special treatment and stuff. No, the black fighters isn't sitting there all day calling, Spanish, dudes, racist remarks, or making white racist remarks on the white fighters. No, the black fighters isn't doing that. Like, name me a black fighter that's out there making racist remarks about, any of the other races in boxing. You know what I mean? I can't even think of one on the top of my head right now. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally the only one doing this shit. Like, live and direct in real time and on social media on a regular basis, bro. Has been a regular thing for you, doing racist shit for 2-3 years, which is, I said, honestly, it got to the point to where I don't even give a fuck about it that much. I'm only talking about it in the aspect of the fact that you sitting there and you continue to cry wolf and say that the black fighters is getting special treatment when you're the person that's hurting your brand. You're hurting yourself to get the special treatment that you want. You're hurting yourself to garner over $1 million fucking dollars. So we just heard you ain't even make over $1 million fighting on the card that you fought last week. You want to know why? Because it's the shit that you doing. You hurt your brand, T.O. Having racist remarks on social media is not helping your brand. It's not helping you make more money in the future. Now you got Top Rank. Top Rank don't even care to deal with you. They was fine with you fighting on the Turkey Island Sheik card last week because all we got to do is take our promoter's fee off the top. They get to promote the card. We don't even got to invest in the card at all, and we good. They got to deal with that nutcase in Teofimo Lopez. That's how Top Rank looking at you. They valuing guys like Keyshawn Davis over you. They're valuing guys like Richard Torres over you. They're valuing guys like Abdullah Mason over you. They're valuing guys like Brian Norman Jr., which is they weren't even that high on Brian Norman Jr. before he beat Giovanni Santillan. They have a whole lot of other fighters that they're putting ahead of you right now on their stable. When right now it should have been you. You could have been the guy for Top Rank. But you burning your bridges with Todd the Buff because we watched you last week after the fight. You went ahead and dissed Todd the Buff on on the platform on the stage right after the fight. So you burning your bridges with Top Rank. I mean, shit, you was just in a whole lawsuit with them, a few months ago. And of course, if Top Rank ain't fucking with you, just imagine if you a free agent. Who gonna fuck with Teofimo Lopez? PBC ain't. Shit, PBC might bring you over there for a fight just to get you whacked. Turkey Island Sheik don't give a fuck about you. Shit, Turkey Island Sheik, he trying to set you up with Boots. And we know, everybody named Mama know, you moving up to 147 fighting Boots Anderson is going to be a fucking problem. Like, Boots was probably going to murder you in that fight. So Turkey Island Sheik, he has the willingness to get you whacked. Eddie Hearn, he will try to get you whacked. These other promoters don't care for you like that. Because they seeing your situation, what you have with Top Rank, and they're looking at it like, man, I ain't fucking with dude. If I fuck with him, I'm just gonna get him whacked by one of my top guys. Then he out of there. That's how they looking at it. You burnt your bridges, Teofimo Lopez. It's on you. It's on you. You can't blame nobody else for your career being at the state it is of you not being a superstar in boxing, you know what I'm saying, on other people. It's on you. And you promoting racism the way that you do is not helping you. It's hurting you at the end of the day. That's all it is, man. No, Teofimo Lopez, you got to wake up and smell the fucking coffee, bro. Now you sitting there saying, oh, I ain't going to make no more racist remarks. You should have been stopped doing that shit 3 years ago. But you continue to do it. You continue to do it. And then you try to blame shit on Terrence Crawford and try to say, oh, Terrence Crawford, y'all don't see what Terrence Crawford do. He called my dad a drunk. What the fuck? Who cares, bro? I see, bro, it's people every day, everyday life, every day. You see out here that call somebody a fucking drunk, bro. Your pops, and be real, your pops act like he a fucking drunk. If you see how he act, Teofimo need to watch that video back and see how his pops was talking in the video. He was talking crazy in the video. Like, he just rambling, just talking about just random shit and random people in boxing and stuff and just saying fuck all of these guys, just dropping a whole bunch of cuss words on the video. It looked like you is a drunk. It looked like a Teofimo Lopez singer. It do. It just looked bad for the Lopez family in all shapes and forms of this whole situation. Like, and Teofimo, you're wasting your time promoting racism the way you doing it, bro. If you promoted it in a positive way, then you may not get you won't get the feedback that you're getting. But you're getting the feedback that you're getting because you're literally out here dropping M-bombs and you out here, going crazy on all the black fighters because you ain't getting your way in boxing when it's on you. Shit, look at your performances, bro. This shit trickled down to your performances. You been champion, of course, yeah, but you had inconsistent performances over your last 6, 7 fights. Let's be real. This shit trickled down to your performances to where we don't even know what fucking Teofimo Lopez we gonna get coming out each fight that he has. Yeah, you beat Arnold Barboza, but we knew you was gonna beat him. We like, oh yeah, he should win that fight for sure. Like he should beat Arnold Barboza. Like that's a fight that he should easily win. If he, you know what I'm saying, he do his thing, he 100% focused, he lock in, and he do what he do. Because Arnold Barboza don't have the athletic ability to beat him. But in fights like Steve Claggett, fights like Sando Martin, fights like Jermaine Ortiz, fights like George Kambosos Jr., that you still making excuses about to this day. Like in those type of fights, we like who the fuck? What Teofimo Lopez? Where the Teofimo Lopez that fought Lomachenko and Josh Taylor? You know what I'm saying? And I keep hearing the Lopez, Teofimo's junior and senior. They keep talking about, oh, we beat Josh Taylor. Oh, we beat Lomachenko. Oh, we just made it look easy with Arnold Barboza. But when y'all talk about the Kambosos fight, y'all have to give excuses. Oh, my lungs weren't right. I couldn't breathe right. My asthma and all of this. And just giving a whole million excuses as far as why I lost to shitty ass George Kambosos Jr. No man want to hear that shit, bro. That's why I be like this shit. Nobody don't be caring to hear you guys like that when y'all be talking this bullshit. Y'all just be talking bullshit, man. And but like I said, T.O., we'll see if you end up stopping your races for March. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sold on it. I'll be real. I'm not sold on it. I'm definitely not sold on it.